Did you know the Battle of Hastings changed the language of England forever? Welcome to Time Frame, where we explore fascinating historical events and their lasting impacts. Today, we're diving into a pivotal moment in history, the Battle of Hastings. This battle did not just alter the course of English history, it forever transformed the English language. So grab a seat as we uncover how this monumental clash shaped the way we communicate today. In the year 1066, England was a land of turmoil. The throne was contested, and power struggles were rampant. Enter William the Conqueror, the Duke of Normandy, who believed he had a rightful claim to the English crown. His opponent, King Harold II, had just claimed the throne after the death of Edward the Confessor. The stage was set for a showdown that would change everything. The Battle of Hastings took place on a fateful day in October. After intense fighting, William emerged victorious, and Harold was killed. With William's victory, a new era began. He became the King of England, and the Norman influence began to seep into every aspect of English life, including the language. Before the Normans invaded, Old English was the dominant form of the language spoken by the Anglo-Saxons. It was a Germanic language, rich with its own vocabulary and structure. However, with the Normans in power, French became the language of the elite and the ruling class. Suddenly, the language of the court, law, and education shifted to French. This shift created a fascinating linguistic blend. The Normans brought with them a wealth of vocabulary that would eventually enter the English language. Words related to law, art, and cuisine were among the first to be adopted. For instance, the words court, judge, and jury all have French origins. As the English people interacted with their new rulers, they began to incorporate these French words into their everyday speech. Over time, this blending of languages led to the development of Middle English, a transitional form of the language that included elements from both Old English and Norman French. It was a time of great creativity and evolution in the language. Writers like Geoffrey Chaucer began to flourish, using this new form of English in their works. The impact of the Battle of Hastings and the subsequent Norman rule didn't stop at vocabulary. It also influenced grammar and pronunciation. The complexity of the language increased with new structures introduced. This evolution set the stage for the English we know today. As centuries passed, English continued to evolve. The Renaissance brought a renewed interest in classical languages, further enriching English with Latin and Greek words. By the time we reached the modern era, English had transformed into a rich tapestry of influences, thanks in large part to the changes initiated by the Battle of Hastings. Today, English is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world. Its diverse vocabulary and flexible structure make it unique. The legacy of the Battle of Hastings is still felt, with countless words and phrases tracing their roots back to that pivotal moment in history. So, the next time you speak English, remember that its roots run deep, shaped by battles, conquests, and the merging of cultures. The Battle of Hastings was not just a fight for a throne. It was a turning point that changed the language of England forever. Thank you for joining us today on Time Frame. We hope you enjoyed this exploration of how the Battle of Hastings transformed the English language. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more captivating historical content. Until next time, keep exploring history.